Howdy folks, we haven't been online on Idiot Farmers in a while, so I figured I'd make a really quick video about a little project I've got going on today. There's a Hercules horizontal and vertical stand for the Bauer bandsaw. It's just a little metal bandsaw used for cutting small things around the farm. It's pretty useful around here, and I've needed one for a while, so I got one. And I was a little confused because the directions suck. And so I just want to show a real quick video of a couple of different things on the setup. Most of it's pretty easy, but just a couple of things that I figured out, and I'd appreciate advice on how to get the blade to run parallel in the slot. But anyway, I'm going to show you here real quick. Okay, so they were showing how to set the trigger up. This is the trigger bar for the Bauer saw. As you can see, it goes underneath here, and the screw goes down through. This is threaded. This hole is not. And it's got a little bit of a step in it that'll go in that hole. On mine, it goes in this rearmost hole, goes up underneath, and then it sits here in what we call the on position. Right now, there's no pressure on the trigger, and to turn it on, that's all there is. It goes from not touching it to completely touching it. To put it in a safe position, you push that bar down and flip it over. That way you can't accidentally set it off. Push it back on, flip it over that. See if no pressure on the trigger, then that's how you actuate it on and off. That's simple. The other thing is this little the trigger guard down here, the blade guard rather. Adjust this down so that it hits the ground down here. Can you hear that hitting the bed of my truck? So that you don't accidentally bag the little piece of metal in here with your blade. Okay, so you want to adjust that thing down, and I think that's in the lowermost portion right now, and it's also forward this way a little bit. So anyway, there's a couple of things on the setup on that I figured out. Your mileage may vary as always. The one thing I'd like to do is figure out a really good way to get this thing setting perpendicular to the, or setting parallel in the cut here. I'm having a little trouble getting that thing perfectly executed. The thing is, it doesn't really matter for our purposes because most of the stuff I'm going to be grinding anyway after the fact. But anyway, just a couple of things. I hope that helps somebody.